Hello, internets. I'm HamsterBomb, and you guys are joining me for some more drawing my graphic novel in Photoshop. Oh boy. Dark Souls ended much sooner than I expected. So I'm going to try and pull up some music for us. Before anybody's got any recommendations. Let's see here. You know, why not add some Donkey Kong? I don't know. Let's maybe, can I find country? There's 64. Donkey Kong Country on Game Boy Advance. That's not what I meant. Alright, let's just search Donkey Kong Country. David Weiss. Here we go. Super Nintendo. Hopefully I can speak over that just fine. It's not too loud. I know this game has a bit of a subdued soundtrack, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Hope so. Looks a little loud. I think, gotta volume mix it. I think that's what I did before. I turned it down in volume mixer. Alright, so now we only have to listen to it at about 30. Hopefully you can hear me just fine over that. Welcome, Jack. I also brought a snack. A Jack snack attack. You can see I have some nicer snacks today. It's like dried fruits and nuts. Oh nom 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 nom. Oh no. And you know it's fancy because it's got tiny little yogurt balls. Cool. We had Crystal, welcome. You reminded me I need to jump into. I have a specific room for this. A Academy lobby. Anybody with the $15 Patreon tier can jump in this one. But it's something that pretty much, well, it's like $5 a month less. You can help with like Photoshop questions if anybody has, or if they would just like to chat while I'm doing art streams. We'll be listening to Donkey Kong Country for now. So before the, whoa, this brush is enormous. What is this? Oh, I'm painting with white too. That ain't right. Kim was coloring last night. There's white here because of, I need max hardness. And I keep my brush at 8. For consistency. Finish your gaming stream already? Yeah, we already beat Dark Souls. Naked with my fists. Can't beat it any harder than that. So, for the rest of my allotted time, I'm gonna see if I can get some headway on my graphic novel here. What the heck? Flow 90. What's that? What's flow? She changed the brush. That's the only explanation, yeah. I need hard round pressure size. That's my brush. Just had a bit of lunch. Now to decide what to play. I have to go back to this old panel because I just put in these bubbles and I need the text on to see that between parts of Dark Souls versus now. And that is why you can actually see these. It takes me a while, and I want to make sure that I am not streaming too much of my book. No text on there. You know, obviously you're not getting a Nintendo Switch 2 since you're trying on money. I've saved up for it. Since it, like, we knew it was coming out, and I know it's going to play the new Metroid games and stuff that I'm going to want to play. I saved up the money for it. It took a long time. It took me like a year and a half to save that much money up and have it in an envelope, ready to go. But yeah, that's right, I can't get it. Unless it's from a scalper, which I ain't paying a scalper. Nope. Not a chance. But my daughter, now that we're listening to Donkey Kong, she is so excited for Donkey Kong Bonanza. You have no idea. I mentioned it before in the other stream, but like, she's had me watch the directs for Donkey Kong, both of them, the Treehouse, and then there's the direct itself. We've watched them like 6 to 8 times. I've lost count of how many times I've seen them. But every time she's up right in front, watching it on screen, she loves it. And I've not, like, played other Donkey Kong games with her. I don't know what this is coming from. Not seeing any games that are worth dumping my whole life savings on a Switch 2 for. They'll be there. I mean, like, for now, she's also real excited about Mario Kart. And, Metroid Prime's coming, and you know there's gonna be a new 2D Metroid. Metroid Dread actually did well. I'm gonna need it. Besides, this discussion pops up every time there's a new console, but, like, if the Switch... Whoa! That's a sucky eraser, we gotta fix that. If the Switch 2 lasts half the time that the regular Switch does, it's already a good buy. Especially if you look historically at how much consoles cost and games cost. Oh, I'm drawing with the eraser. It's actually like they're finally getting back to what they should have been costing this whole time. Which, it's kind of telling how expensive, games used to be, I guess. It's a wide nose. Let's fix that. I'm gonna just play Legends ZA on Switch 1. I don't know. The performance problems are so bad in Pokemon. I bet it would actually be an enormous difference playing that on Switch 2. Of all games, that was not the one to make the case for. Oh, PS5 finally dropped in price, but again, not all games. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, I know there's gonna be stuff on Nintendo that I'm gonna want to play. That's just the way Nintendo be. PlayStation, most of that stuff I can play on PC. And if I got the PC for it, like, why with the PlayStation? This music had no business being this good. Oh, you know what? I bet there's a Church of Kondo edit on Donkey Kong Country. It's crazy that the music's this good, and the graphics in this game, like, blew people's minds. Gameplay's okay. Honestly, it's weird, because, like, I think it's the worst aspect of that game, Donkey Kong Country. Because you're really playing it for the visual and technical experience. I've beaten it. Wouldn't say I'd, like, strongly recommend it or anything, but it's good. Yeah, Demon Souls Remake was, but Blue Point kind of ruined it. Yeah, honestly, that Demon Souls Remake was like the whole reason I wanted a PS5 to begin with, and I was like, okay, I'll also get Elden Ring. I'm sure I need that for playing with that. The new Final Fantasy is gonna need to run on that. Okay. What else am I gonna play on this thing? Oh, I don't know, maybe Metaphor, ReFantasia. I was making a list of games, but then, like, you know, Final Fantasy is on Steam now. Oh, okay. Elden Ring I got for PS4. That was like the big reason. I'm like, oh, alright. I guess it can run on PS4. And it runs well on PS4, by the way. It doesn't even need the 5. How's performance for Scarlet and Violet on Switch 2? I don't know. I'm sure people have tried, but I have no idea. See, I don't have that game, so not something I can chime in on. I also don't have a Switch 2. Now you're talking some serious cash. Consoles are just gonna be expensive. Granted, like, a lot of developers were having issues putting stuff on Switch because of the technical limitations, so a lot of that has kind of gone by the wayside. Oh, man, we gotta talk about something in the gaming news lately. So, you heard lots, there's reports that lots of, how'd they word this? Third-party developers putting their physical games on Switch are reporting how disappointed they are with the sales. They are, quote, lower than their lowest expectations. The Switch 2. And the obvious reason is almost all of them, except for Cyberpunk, I think, almost all of them are key-in-a-box physical cartridges. So it's a cartridge that doesn't do anything. And people didn't buy it. They actually, like, this never happens. People spoke with their wallets and didn't buy it. That's awesome. It's the only reason I get ones for Pokemon, if I can access one. Thing is, if you play Pokemon and you want to, like, run around and shiny hunt and stuff, that pop-in, that horrible pop-in, makes it unplayable. I groan every time Clover asks me to play in Shiny Hunt in Legends, because she does ask me to do that sometimes. I'm like, oh god, I hate it. I hate it. Because you'll hear the shiny fight, and it's like somewhere behind you, and like, I already passed that. What? Things pop in behind you. It's so bad. People say it's really good, but don't quote me on it. Yeah, it depends on what people are saying that. Let's add some eyebrows here to make this clear. Actually, that kind of changes the expression of what she's saying, and I don't want to do that. I'd be inclined to believe that the Switch 2 can process Scarlet and Violet better. Willing to bet these stutters are still there, though. Well, they still have, like, remember, it's emulating Switch 1. Okay, so if it's emulating Switch 1 because the hardware is so different, does Scarlet and Violet run better on PC emulators now? If that answer is yes, yes, it will run better. Well, it's like Nintendo's brilliant idea was actually a horrible one. No. You're getting it wrong. The third-party companies decided not to put the game on the cartridge. Okay? And instead, you buy a cartridge. I should even warn you guys, like, just look it up. Here. If at the bottom of your box, it's got this little thing on it, your Nintendo Switch case, right? It's a little thing with, like, a key right here. Don't buy that. That's a lie. And I don't really have to say it to too many people, because clearly the people have spoken. that it's a horrible idea. Nobody wants those. What that is it means that there's no game on that cartridge. It's a download code. So you bought a box with a download code in it. You might as well have bought a gift card. Can't get this line right. Anyway, it's come out like all the third-party developers who cheaped out and did that and didn't want to actually fit their game on the cartridge. Now they're all like reporting how low their expectations were and like how much worse things are now. Like, serves you guys right. Nintendo is still fitting their games on their cartridges, so that's why I'm trying to correct you there, Cameron. Like, it's, if anything, Nintendo is doing the awesome job, and it's the third-party developers that absolutely deserve to have that happen to them. Like, if you're buying a digital game, at least just, you know, why waste your time getting some cartridge that you gotta now throw away? Because it's trash. It is trash. There's no game inside. There is a physical cartridge inside. However, the game's not there, like I'm saying. Which companies tried doing that? Pretty much all the third-party companies. No kidding. All of them. CD Projekt Red refused. So Cyberpunk is actually on the cartridge. But, like, pretty much all of the others. I don't want to pull this up right now and, like, check. Just search Nintendo Switch 2 game key cards. You'll see what I'm talking about. But they're experiencing record low sales, whereas, like, their digital storefront is doing just fine. And they're just like, what's going on? We don't understand. They don't seem to understand. People buy physical games so that they own them, you know? Like, if that store goes down, I still have my game. You know, like, I was just playing GameCube last night. No kidding. I was playing Eternal Darkness. Okay? I can still play that game. I don't have to download anything from some server that's defunct. I can just play it. It's mine. You know, it's different. Of course, CD Projekt Red cares about their customer satisfaction. They do! They're known for that. You know, it's the pride of the Polish, man. They're good at what they do. New Witcher book. Also coming out of Poland. I saw the cover art. I saw young Geralt. Like teenage Geralt. Wasn't ready for that. I mean, I knew it was coming, but it was still surprising me. Let's get a sharper line here. Which way do I go? But AAA devs, yeah, I can see I'm putting the lowest low effort to make a profit. It's all of them. And it's of games, too, that are not even that big. Yeah, CD Projekt Red is a AAA developer. You look at what they're putting out and the money that goes into their games. That's what determines if someone's AAA or not. It's the money involved. It's kind of hard to see what's going on here. Let's kind of straighten this line, actually. Not that much. Yeah, like that. And then down here. And, yeah. Oh, this is the other end of the arm. Okay. Future Astronaut. This is called The Book Was Better. I actually had a Kickstarter campaign for it, and it just didn't make it. It was going to physically print the first issue, and would have been one way to let you guys see it part by part as I go, because doing this for 280 something pages, it's a lot of work. I agree, Cameron. Next thing they're gonna do is put games on sale and promote them with their paid influencers. They can try. Like, people are saying, like, oh, this game is so great, but, like, it's not gonna sell it. That's the problem. I mean, the game, the problem was, yeah, the packaging of the game itself. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I'm doing it all myself. My wife does the colors. In fact, there's a little bonus. I could probably try and pull up some color that she's doing right now. Something brand new. But she's in progress. She probably wouldn't want me to show anybody something she's done in progress. But anyway, I wonder if Kickstarter lets you see old projects. Like, do they log that stuff and, like, you can still find them, or are they just gone forever? I would hope it's still there, so people could actually see it, even though you obviously can't, like, back it or anything. Just wish their investors and shareholders shared the same vision. Investors and shareholders want money. You know, you gotta understand that, like, they can still enjoy video games, but they want their money, you know? It's not like they're just, you know, blood-sucking monsters, all of them. We don't know that. Isn't there a thumb here? No, this is the pinky side. Danky Kang. Actually, I'm gonna leave that alone where it is. I wonder if I posted the videos on YouTube of the synopsis of this and everything like that. But even still, this is I'll just tell you now. This is one of those stories that, like, you get a synopsis for it, and the synopsis is either lying to you or telling you nothing. Like, you know, because, like, it's one of those stories. Unfortunately, you gotta have to go into it not knowing what's going on. Prophet Mortis in the comments and Nat earlier, they have actually both read it, and they gotta keep their trap shut about what happens. I just needed some trusted people for edits. I gotta move faster in this. Okay. Shoulder time. Let's do this side. Get that hair out of there. It shouldn't be here. Do. Well, what story? I don't know nothing. Cameron, you even know, like, how hard this would be to try to write a synopsis. I've never asked that of you, by the way. Try to write a non-spoiler synopsis. You know, you're in front of an audience, and you can try. Try to write a non-spoiler synopsis, or not even a synopsis, just like a back of the book cover, like get me interested in this book kind of thing. That's one of the hardest things to write for this series. It's not a series. It's a graphic novel. It's gonna be one and done as soon as it's finished. Like, how do I do that for this? Because without, you know, I mean, I guess lying to somebody is okay on the back of the book, but I don't know. Anyway, there's an enormous plot twist in this book, is what I'm dancing around, and it recontextualizes the entire thing. And the back of the book obviously has to sell you pre-twist. So that's the part that's weird, because you're not reading that book. You know, so it feels like you're lying. For this story? Sheesh. Yeah. I had to come up with it for the Kickstarter campaign. That's why I'm mentioning it now. Ooh, forgot that one. Let's open this up. Got a little dangly thing here. Anybody else beat Donkey Kong Country? Just me? I feel like that eye's slightly in the wrong spot, but I'm not willing to fix it right now. A little too late. I should have saw it in the sketch. Use it to grab readers without giving too much away what's about to happen. Yeah, it does. It really do be like that. It's kind of a hard ask. Let's try drawing Bo first. Oh, that hair looks horrible. Just forget that line. I don't even remember any of these parts from Donkey Kong Country. I just remember the music was kind of subdued, which was nice. Let's try and clean this up now. As a kid, I came very close, but K. Rool's cannonballs will always get me. Man, you made it past the minecarts and the tricky jumps where you can't see where you're actually going. That's the hard part of this game, is the levels up to K. Rool. Well, I felt relieved when I was at K. Rool. Like, oh, thank God. Though he did get me with the fake ending thing. I love that. It's my favorite thing that K. Rool's done. Played a little bit of the original Donkey Kong Country, but couldn't tell you where I was at. It's actually not that long. It's a very cinematic game, so it's not that long, terribly long. Speaking of which, we finally see Diddy and Dixie Kong in Donkey Kong Bonanza, which just really confuses me because Pauline's in the game and she's like 13 years old. So, like, what's going on? Like, is Diddy Kong way older than I thought? I thought the whole theory was that Cranky Kong was the original Donkey Kong. That got thrown out the window because Cranky's here and Pauline's 13. Okay, never mind. A Kong is just a really old eldritch abomination creature. Alright, his collar's here. I shouldn't have made that so long. I'll tell you, NSO helps a lot beating Donkey Kong Country. I never got very far before when I first tried it, first few levels or so, but then I just kind of fell off of the game because it starts getting tough. I think I was playing through, I don't know, first world or so, and then I gave up. It wasn't until NSO and I was like, alright, I'm gonna sit down and beat this. Because with Rewind, you can comfortably beat almost anything on that list in a short amount of time. Donkey Kong was, is, and will be. That is his existence, always. But also never. Oh, thanks for that last part. That... The ice levels gave me the most trouble. I remember those were pretty late in the game, right? I'm not remembering how his outfit works. Which is why I have art references I made for these. This one. What was the one he's wearing? So it comes together here in the front. 2 buttons. Make sure you get the buttons on the right side. Yeah, Cameron, you're doing like a creative writing class. That's the kind of thing that I would assign for you to do, is like write a back of the book cover. Actually, I think you had a project like that, didn't you? You told me about that, like a back of the book cover, like get somebody interested in what's going on, kind of a synopsis, but not really. Whatever you call those. I'm still on the hunt for a good one for this book. So I'll take any ideas. My vain attempt at writing an Eldritch description being vague, but also giving every detail. It's about being hypocritical and contradicting yourself. I wasn't saying you didn't have projects. That's not what I meant. I just meant like on the fly. If you think you could do it. Not if you're like trying to play something at the same time, obviously that's a little much, but you can keep it in your mind. Oh. Table's way over here. It's got more space than most tables give you. Speaking of 7 years, I've been working on this book for longer than that. Not drawing, but writing. If you go back 7 years, I would be in the midst of writing it. Now I'm brainstorming. I had one, but it would have to be found on... I would assume I have it on YouTube somewhere. Don't know how to go about finding it, though. You know? I'm tempted to look right now. If you search on my channel, The Book Was Better, you might find it. Find that old stuff that's meant for Kickstarter, because otherwise I think Kickstarter deletes their stuff. Little ice water. I should be consistent with how I drew these before. Meaning I gotta pull up 66. Or no, not 65, 64. I might have drawn him at 64. It's a shame, because for a moment... oh, shoot. My letters may be on. Turn it off. Nah, they're not here. Alright. 63 letters. Oh, cool. They're still blurred out. No, they're turned off here. Let's go back again. 62. Turn it off. No, they're still not in this panel. Is this the first we're seeing them? No. They sit down before this and you can see it. No, even before that. Way here in the back. Oh, there's a thing of flowers here? It doesn't matter, you don't see that, you only see these. Alright, so there's simple. The one on the right is lower. Am I here? Yeah, alright. Oh, I needed this air so bad. It is so hot. Nobody's gonna look at this penis I just drew over here. Why does it look like that? Why does it look like a penis? There. A little less penis-like, right? For the longest time, I thought this was also Grant Kirkhope. And it just makes me wonder, like, what happened to David Weiss? Does he, like, still do stuff? Grant Kirkhope sure does. He's done the Mario Rabbids thing recently. I'm pretty sure they had him on the ukulele games. He does commissions and whatnot for people. Oh god, I can't see. Alright, stop there. Can't see. Ugh. Just undo that and start over. There. Just go from the hair here. Such a quiet soundtrack. Found the Kickstarter video. Everybody said it's a sort of a synopsis. Yeah, I tried my best to write one. Not with your context of you personally, what the book is truly about. I was kind of hoping that you wouldn't be biased by whatever I happen to write, but too late. No workshop. I'd just like to know. Because it's hard enough to get anywhere like this. Try to have a different looking one. It just looks horrible. A bunch of these look horrible, actually. I'm trying to make it look like there's raindrops on the window. It's not clear what I'm doing. Because you want me to post what you said in the video here. You don't have to. That sounds like a lot of work. Carve up, they drip down. Alright, that's a whole panel. Oh boy, hands, everybody. Hands. Lots of hands. You know, I have serious headache problems when I eat fruit. I probably shouldn't be eating this. And I'm so relieved about Dark Souls. I'm so relieved. If only we can get that kind of luck, or just like skill lock in on Monster Hunter Smithless. My first thought when I was doing Monster Hunter Smithless in the beginning, like, yeah, if this goes over really well, I can do 4 Ultimate. No, it's real hard. Don't expect that. Unless something big comes up. What is this, the edge of the table? I mean, if you can... Ooh. Actually, does YouTube let you, like... I bet there's sites that, like, convert the text of what somebody says on YouTube into, like, a paragraph to copy and paste. That sounds great for plagiarism. And it might exist. Oh, this is a good one. This is Funky Kong. Wasn't he in one of the Mario Kart games? See, I stopped playing it after DS. Not that I didn't like DS, I beat that game into oblivion, but... I don't know, I was like, a 3DS Mario Kart? I already have a Mario Kart that plays on my 3DS. Why would I buy another? And then, like, needing to drive with the freaking analog stick. Yuck. That's just how I felt about it. There we go, that's what I was going for. Just that tiny little lip you see through the glass. Oh, yeah! The synopsis gives a nice little vague hint of the plot. So it wouldn't make sense until... I said that it wouldn't make sense of it until I read it myself. Yeah. I want people to know there's more to it than what I'm saying. But there's more to every book, you know. Even this is kind of subdued. Not that end, partner. Nope. Does that go too far? Lining these knuckles up. That's... I've seen back of the book synopses leave quite a bit out. Some even use clever language to give context to the plot without giving it away. And see, and that's a lot of what my book is. You know, you read it and you're like, oh god, I had no idea that's what he meant. I'm like aware of what's happening later, so I feel like the back of the book needs to have some sort of clever thing to it as well. Which is hard to write. We doing nails from this distance? Probably. Here? Alright. Oh shoot, that watch. Was I drawing the watch? I don't think we had an instance where the watch would have come up. I keep rotating to make sure I get my hand, the curve of my fingers on my hand in the same direction here. So like, what is this music? Is this like the dark areas? Gosh, those were hard too. So much of this game is hard. This might be here. You could have a synopsis or a summary story of what went into the book and what your inspiration was. Obviously, it still needs to leave out key details of the story. Yeah, yeah. For whose benefit? Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean as a back of the book thing? I see. Yeah, synopsis I think is more interesting. People want to know if they should buy it or not, and they're like, what was this person thinking when they made it? Like, that's the kind of thing I put inside the actual back of the book, inside of the book. Like page 300. Bonus feature stuff. Watch strap is black. With two little things on it. So like some of these are just not even songs. You just wanted to make like the feeling of the place. It's a very Metroid kind of style of thinking. Whoops. Yeah, I do that too, sort of like an afterward. Oh, there's like a whole thing of bonus features, which, Cameron, you should be aware of I'm going to make for each chapter, so it's going to be detailed. Because, like, you know, pointing out lots of stuff people may not notice that was going on, or just, like, talking about the making of the book itself. But anyway. So I know you have actually read that for the first chapter. So you got an idea of what I'm talking about. Will those features be at the very end of the book or after every chapter? At the very end. I don't want it screwing up my pagination. Also, I don't want to screw up the flow of the book. You wouldn't see that. Pagination is something that's pretty important in general for making stuff. Anything that you want for print. You always got to keep in mind where someone's physically looking at your book. Do they see it on the left side? Is it on the left page or the right page? Okay, good. I was going to say, yeah, you don't want to get spoiled. Or just constantly get bombarded with that kind of stuff between issues. Whenever that happens to me, when I'm reading something, I skip past it. Whereas if it was in the back of the book and I enjoyed the book, I'd be like, yeah, I think I'll read this. You know, as opposed to if you put it in the middle, there's a 0% chance I'm going to read it. It just shouldn't go there. I feel like it shouldn't go there. You know what? This salad needs olives. All salads need olives. I don't think I've had a salad with olives in years, though, but... good stuff. Draw some ice cubes here. Obviously kidding, you need to make some croutons. Don't make croutons squares. Should be making them appropriate shapes. Not spoil parts of my book like midway or like, yeah, you couldn't point stuff out, you know. Yeah, don't do it. I've seen too many people insert that stuff in the middle of the story. Easiest way to kill the mood for your readers. Yeah, exactly. Aside from the fact that the stuff that I want to talk about and show them, no, I can't do it. The reason it was there for the Kickstarter print though is because that was all you got, you know, and you might have wanted more. And it was just like, oh, yep, more's on the way. That's why we started making it. I'm so glad to not have to talk about Monster Hunter. You have no idea. Get so tired. Just get so tired. just get stressed out even, like, doing something like the 3 Ultimate thing, just because, like, I know people are gonna talk about it again. It's just exhausting. Also, right now, the game is completely unplayable. Wilds. Here I am bringing it up, even though I don't want to talk about it. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? I don't know if they say they have an update coming where I can start playing the game again. I would say they should be very aware right now that their game's not working. At the very least, aware that they're overwhelmingly negative on reviews. I've seen enough posts on it to last a lifetime. Having fun playing these Lego games I reinstalled. I've never committed to any of the Lego games. But you do you. Whatever is enjoyable. Like I said, last night I was doing Eternal Darkness. Which sure is a game. I just got to World War I. For anybody who's played it, which is probably damn near nobody. But it's good. If anything, I'm kind of worried because I've got, I think, like, too good at it, and now I'm not seeing as many of the cool sanity effects anymore. Also, I figured out how to cure it. The sanity problems. That's not good. It was better when it was just a problem that could just affect me all the time. It's more like that. I was into Lego when I was a kid. I never had the toys or build sets, but the games were pretty fun. I didn't remember any games for the longest time. Lego was just like... Oh, I should have erased that, actually. Lego was just toys. And even that, there weren't, like, kits like there are now. It was just boxes of toys. You know, they just stick together and you build stuff, and people online build really cool things. Which online took a while to exist, but, like, eventually by that point, you know, there was, like, Bionicles and stuff they were trying to make you sell, or trying to sell you specific kits to build stuff. I thought Bionicles were cool. However, Lego kind of got out of control. Personally. Like, I'm down with model kits. I think model kits are awesome, but, like, now Lego just wants to sell you model kits, but they have, like, a Lego aesthetic to them. And personally, I don't like the Lego aesthetic. You know, if I was buying a model kit, I would want it to look like a model kit. I think we've brought this up before. Me and Lego have a weird relationship. Why can't I move? Alright, there we go. Rotate! Those fingernails in there look weird. Okay. Good, just two people again. I can draw them. I think. I don't know. They look different every panel, so maybe I can't. Bionicles is just a specific kit's. Lego was mostly freestyle building. Yeah, back then it was. Bionicles were weird because they were a kit, but it was like something they created. So that's why I was like, oh, this is still kind of cool. But now they're just like, you want to build the Great Pyramid of Giza? And it's just like a kit of a giant pyramid? And it's like $900 or something? Why? I like the flower ones. Those are okay, but like... That's... I don't know. They have so many Star Wars ones and branded things. Yeah, I'd jump on top of a Metroid one. But I'm not a fan of the way that they look, you know? I just don't like the Lego aesthetic as a model kit. I would want, like, I'm paying model kit prices, maybe double model kit prices. I want it to look really nice. Not make it look like I just bought a bunch of random Lego colors and I built it myself. It was too expensive for me to actually buy a set, so I stuck with the games. Yeah. Even so, you buy a set, it builds that one thing. It defeats the entire purpose of Legos. Or is that just me? I thought the point of Legos was to build stuff. I'm confused. That's the sash. That's her hair. The remix for this music in Super Smash Brothers is so good. But like, yeah, the music in Donkey Kong Country is just so calm, man. I woke up with Sonic music in my head, if you can believe it or not. And it was so strange. I was in my dream having a conversation with one of my uncles. And he's like, yeah, Alex, you played Sonic 3? And I'm like, what? Like, this guy's got no interest in video games at all. And I'm just, like, really confused, like, by this question in my dream. And I answer, I mean, yes, I've played it. I didn't beat that one. I got kind of tired after 1 and 2. Also, what do you mean by Sonic 3? Because, like, Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Or do you mean, like, the complete, I have a ROM of a completed version that fans have put together of the finished version of Sonic 3. And he's just like, no, just Sonic 3. And I keep getting confused because, like, just saying have you played Sonic 3, if you know, it's a complicated question. I played the first level. I thought it was kind of neat, but I got kind of tired of it. But anyway, like, talking Sonic in my brain got me, like, like, imagining Sonic music, and I woke up with, like, Adventure 2 music in my head. I'd like to do that. Lego, give me my $500 worth of a bunch of different bricks and studs to build something of my own. I know! Wouldn't that be nice? How about a crazy idea? Maybe it should cost what it used to. Didn't used to cost 500 bucks. I swear it didn't. I had a ton of Lego bricks. And I've tried buying those. They do sell some random kits for my daughter. I bought some. And they tell you, like, some instructions, you know, something, you can build this, you can build this in these kits. But they don't give you a lot of parts, and they give you some really weird, useless pieces to try and get you to buy the other kits. So it's all like this perpetuated cycle of them hoping for the best out of what you're gonna buy next. Because the intention is that no matter what you buy, you will never be satisfied. It's the best capitalistic way to look at it. Oh, this is the fake credits, I think. When you've knocked down K. Rool. But he got up again. You're never gonna keep him down. He got knocked down, but he got up again. I really shouldn't be saying that. I'm already getting in trouble for playing Donkey Kong Country music. Every single art stream I do, I get in trouble for the music. Every time. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Make that a little more simple down there. Is this the full-blown credits? Maybe it plays, like, the beginning of the credits music? Oh, this says the credits concerto. Yeah, this must actually be the end. That's the credits. So it does play that music. He gets back up. And it plays Gangplank Galleon again. Yeah, now it's just, like, the short stuff. Alright, I need to find, something else to listen here. Well, we not listen to a million times. You know what? I'm gonna play a game from my childhood that I adore. Ooh, there's orchestrated arrangements? Ooh, what is that? Let me see. Alright, we're going to listen to both of these. So these are orchestrated arrangements of one of my favorite games, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Ooh, off to a spicy start. That's nice. Very good. Clocktown. Now this is from 2014, and there's a second volume that this group created from what I just saw, and that was from 2018. So we're gonna listen to both. They are both short. Magnificent. Wow. I would not mind playing the whole game with it listening. Really, it sounded like this. Didn't miss anything, looks like. I spent so much time memorizing Clocktown and just like talking to all the people there, learning about what you can do on every day, what they're up to, figuring out how to get masks and stuff. This almost sounds like an actual composed orchestra, doesn't it? This is good. So in 2014, they might have actually paid for that, but probably not. Anyway, it's compelling. The reason I don't think it is 100% authentic is you can hear their timing is too perfect. And their recording quality is really high, so... yeah, like, that sounds a little too good to be done live. Let's erase. She's got these dangly parts. Oof. Nice. Man, this game is so creepy. I shouldn't be hatching like that. Makes the line work jagged. Bad. Yeah, it's definitely computer generated. Kudos to the editor, though. They know how to make it sound realistic. Yeah. It's well done. Let's do the rest of the face for now. Actually, should that mouth be a little... This is probably the bottom jaw. Never mind, we're gonna draw the top from this angle. Ah, it's not the zoom in button. I was such a coward with this game. Like, I had, like, a third of the masks, and I, never beat the Deku Palace. I got so intimidated going in there and having a time limit, like, actually pop up. And I think all I did that was wrong was, like... Well... I didn't want to commit to trying to solve a dungeon under a set amount of time. And that's a huge problem, because that's, like, the game, but I didn't know that. I just loved that you're in this time loop. And, like, you could, like, pop in and out of people's lives. They wouldn't remember you, but, like, your interactions are still real. It's so weird. Got scared a good bit with some games I played. Now, there's a lot of stuff that's, like, real freaky in Majora's Mask that I'm surprised they left in. Like, just the mask transformation alone, I'm surprised they left that in the way that it is. It's intense. Also, just, like, what happens to Link in this is just freaky, because he's a child the entire time, too. But it was my favorite still. I absolutely loved the way that Clocktown worked, all the people, what happened to them. Even not going to, let's see, the other dungeons, I still managed to almost complete Anshu and Kefei's quest. You have to go into the canyon to finish it, though, so I didn't know that, because I didn't know where that guy's base was. Couldn't figure it out. So I would replay that, you know, multiple times and try to follow him, see, like, maybe I can get to his base. Never had any luck. Couldn't finish the Halo trilogy for years because the flood scared me so bad. Oh, yeah. Well, you know why I can't finish it. I can't start it, though. I mean, I played some of, I think, 2 multiplayer. God, did I have a bad impression of that. Not for Halo's fault, but, you know, completely for me getting nauseous, and I had some really bad friends. Really bad friends. Not bad at the game. No, they were too good at it, and they thought it was funny to camp and at the respawn points kill me over and over and over and over, and then they were like, ah, that was funny. Like, yeah, but like, how do you play this game? And they're like, okay, I got a melee thing. Do I keep this? And they kill me again. I'm like, okay, it's gone. You know, I think that's like put such a bad taste in my mouth for pretty much all games that are PvP. I just immediately think of those people, you know, treating me like that, and I just don't want to play anymore. Multiplayer will instantly put a bad impression of a game for you. Yeah. So, like I said, it's not Halo's fault. It's the multiplayer's fault. Perfect. So I guess next week we're doing Monster Hunter, huh? Didn't think I'd beat it this quick. Well, PvP specifically. Yes, PvP specifically. Sometimes multiplayer can be really cool. I think it's a damn shame that PvP in Dark Souls is so toxic, because running around and seeing other players' live ghosts and hearing them ring their bell, especially if it's your first playthrough, it's indescribable. It's so good. What's this one? Oath to Order. Eh, it's something I didn't hear till much later in the game. This is the combined song of all of the giants, I think. It's kind of a weird one. The chorus making this a little weird. Okay. Another game I played and haven't finished to this day is called Area 51. It scared me so bad I refused to play it past certain parts. Had I played Eternal Darkness when I was younger, I would have had problems. Yeah, my half-brother told me to play it. Well, he told me it was his favorite game ever. And I said, it's been on my list. I even have it installed on my Wii right now. Encouraged me to play it. Man, that game is... That's a horror game. And I'm playing it late at night by myself. I should have warned him. I've got, like, I take medicine for seeing and hearing things already. I should probably not be playing this. Sometimes I hold shift and the game, or the tablet's like, no, you're not. Alright, why are we on an organ now? This was all so good. Now what's going on? Good enough. My hand doesn't go this way, we gotta flip. I don't. Did you guys eat lunch?
No.
Okay, so it's 3.
Yeah. We had snacks, so we're fine.
Oh, you're fine.
You said your stomach was upset earlier and you were gonna just take a snack.
Oh, I didn't mean instead of dinner, but okay. I'll be alright, I guess. I only have, what, 2 hours? I'm gonna spend more time on this than I did on Dark Souls. This is weird.
Or you could just end it early.
I know you want me to, but I want to get stuff done. This game that scared me used body horror, so it took some real getting used to get past it. Dead Space was finally got me fascinated with it. Nah, the atmosphere of Majora's Mask is just really creepy, unsettling. They just don't make Zelda creepy anymore. I wish they would try. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are just too... they're bland. I was gonna use the word vanilla, but they're not even that. Vanilla is actually kind of a delicious flavor. They're just one note, and that note's not really Zelda. Trying not to ruin the sketch, but I'm ruining the sketch. Sketch does not have an eyeball here. But there probably should be. Like this. Weird how the highlight always darkens it. Alright, that looks a lot better. Most of the music past Deku Palace I don't recognize. I have since 100% of the game, by the way. It's not like I still can't beat Majora's Mask. I did it with Clover. Though I think I've beaten it before she wanted me to play it. It might have just, actually, that 100% might have been the first time I've, like, beat it. I still probably put 100 hours in that game, and I never got past the Deku Palace. Had so many masks, though. Accomplished so much. And the Anju and Cafe quest, did I draw her ear? I feel like I didn't draw an ear recently. Well, I guess they're missing from here. Is this the end of the page? This is the end of the page. Awesome. Progress. Alright, that was kind of short. We're going to go to the second volume, which was from 2018. No. Date added in 2024. Was it from 2018 or what? Is this brand new? But it's all different tracks. Ooh, they do Astral Observatory. It's a good one. Milk Bar, Termina Field, Sonata of Awakening, LG of Emptiness, New Wave Bossa Nova. Deku Palace is coming up. Good stuff. Kind of weird they didn't just release like a definitive version. You know, containing the original tracks. Actually, it's just the hair and we're done. The opening, I think. Like, even this is sad. Like, Link is sad because he can't find his friend. He's looking for his friend in the woods by himself. Gets attacked. His horse is stolen. And they're teasing him the entire time. Like, ugh, it's just... It's like a bad situation and it gets worse. Transform him into a Deku shrub. Suddenly I got the Sonic Heroes soundtrack in my head. That's a game I haven't played in a while. I have actually not played Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes. Oh, they got the giggle in there too. Yeesh. I hate the way it sounds. It's wonderful. It's perfect. I hate it. Because it gives me the willies. Ooh. Push up a little high. A little too triumphant. There you go. I was gonna say, get back to that. That was good. I thought, like, this level was fun. I did beat this many times. Maybe I thought I had to do everything in one day, and it was just too much, because I could get to this point, rescue the monkey. I wasn't entirely clear on what was permanent and what was not. I assumed, like, oh, well, if I didn't rescue the monkey, I can't get into the dungeon, and I can't get into the dungeon with, like, fast as I got there, I had, like, I was on the last day. What's this here in Seaside Hill, Rare Candy, Mystic Mission, Metal Lover. I don't know the track names of songs from a game I didn't play, so... Right! And I can't listen to Sonic music on KH Insider, by the way. I've tried. It's just not here. As much as I wish it was. Of all companies, Sega went after them, and Nintendo lets this place slide. They probably just don't know about it. They're kind of playing it with each of the instruments. That's cute. You hear that? It goes between all of the ways you could play this song. Well, assuming one of the ways was with in an orchestra, but also it was jumping between like the horn, the well, it couldn't do the drums, I guess. Boom, 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 boom. It's another thing. I always played my Zelda music in beat properly on the ocarina or whatever, be it from Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. I always played it properly. Gotta get the beat right. Unless I'm in a hurry. And then I would do like this awful flash performance. Got a whole playlist on YouTube, just having several different Sonic soundtracks, including Crush 40 on it. Yeah, other than that, you're gonna find them and download them. So I gotta do that, honestly, I have the Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack downloaded. I had to seek it out. Which kind of stinks that I had to even do that. Because I can't find it anywhere. And for as low quality as most of the Sonic games are, unfortunately, you would think with their diehard fan base that they would have this stuff uploaded and protected. But nope. Not when it comes to their music. Well, their music does get outsourced a lot. And they've had problems. It's not just Crush 40 that's missing off of KH Insider, it's everything. I tried finding Sonic 2 the other time. Nothing. Even Sonic 1. Not here. There's almost no games that are just simply missing from KH Insider, except for Sonic the Hedgehog. It's the first time I've ran into a game that it was just missing. Oh, this is weird. They're taking that beat and bringing it way in the background. That beat's what makes Termina Field so creepy. I really don't understand the logic behind it. I don't either. If you used KH Insider, yeah, go ahead and take a look. There's no Sonic there. There's fan stuff, but that's it. You can't find the real deal. It's like a preservation site for crying out loud. Calm down, it's just Termina Field. It's like they didn't want to make Termina Field, is what this sounds like. Sega have it taken down or what? I don't know. I'd love to know. Because I'd love to have Sonic music, too. I hate Sonic, in some ways. I love Sonic in other ways. But right now, I'd like to just know what happened to his gosh darn music. And why it's all missing. Seriously, you can go on here and find any Mario, Pokemon, big stuff that I would expect. They're Shin Megami Tensei, Atlas, you know, companies that usually go after you and will take that stuff down. I can find it on KH Insider. KH Insider music. I should be clear, but still, I think that was obvious. I think it's obvious, but... raised bottom eyelid. Twitch. Trying to make sure my eyes are facing the same direction. I had one of them up in the wrong spot. Anyway, I'm sure a quick Google search is all that's needed to figure out why Sonic music is not on KH Insider. Faces. So, why is the Sonic music not on KH Insider? I forget exactly when this plays. I recognize it. The Milk Bar, that was it. You don't really go in there much. Oh, it's also hard to get in there, right? Don't you, you need the Romani mask before you're allowed in. And I think you need a Pona to get that mask? I don't remember. No, you don't need a Pona. You just need to, get to the milk area before the aliens take over. Her face does have that expression. Where was Sonic? The context of what she's actually concerned about is far more worrisome. Those lines I drew there are a little too long. We're gonna keep her hair at a reasonable length. I've thought of not playing video game music on here and just trying to find, like, improv jazz. I've had some teachers that insist on classical music, and oh my god, I don't know why classical music by itself gives me so much anxiety, it drives me insane, I couldn't focus. Jazz is different. The sound of brass is superior to keys. Well, yeah, it's mostly piano. New wave bossa nova. It's hard to hear it because like this is so weird. Also, I've only heard that, you know, the one series of times needed to beat the game when I did beat the game. Man, what they did at Great Bay to Macau was so messed up. If you know, you know. Treated that guy's death like a joke. I've never seen Nintendo so gung-ho on making a joke out of somebody dying. It's just like the potions shop. The grannies. Twin Robo. I should call them. I find that like so interesting, like reusing assets, but in a way that's unexplained and it's bizarre. What does it mean? Like, you go to the rain. It's like it feels like the entirety of that game isn't real, and it's like in Link's head. Why is future Malin and past Malin together at a ranch with different names? Doesn't exactly hang straight, but head could be coming back a bit, I guess. The hair coming back here. To go here, I see. You know, another game that I played the hell out of when I was a kid and never beat. Oh, this is creepy. Why is there a crying kid in my ears? I need a very good explanation for this. The Goron Lullaby? God, why would you actually put him in there? He's so annoying. Anyway. Super Mario Brothers on the NES. It was the first game I ever played. And I played it on real hardware, and I was determined to beat that game. Legit. No nonsense. And it just, like, never happened. It eventually did, but, like, not when I was a kid. No, it wasn't until I was a grown man making Playing With Myself episodes. Then I was like, alright, I'm gonna sit down and do it, because I'm gonna review Mario 1, and the game deserves it, and I shouldn't be putting it off. I'm better than this, I can do it. And it wasn't that hard. I mean, sure, it's tough. But is it so tough that I shouldn't be able to beat it at all? You know, no save states, no rewinds. No, it's not that hard. In fact, I later beat it, I bought it, and then beat it on real hardware myself. The real hardware I played on previously was not actually mine. I forgot the neck this whole time. Alright. I think we're done with the page. Yeah? Cool. Moving on to 66. Oh, this is easy. And also, all my letters are open. Inks. Yeah, they don't even need the overlay this time because they don't have to go that far. This is just gonna be simple. There's just lots of text on this, so I decided to make it a single page. Something doesn't look quite right here. Maybe your chin goes out too far. Let's... Yeah. Pull it in a bit. Hair's a little weird, too. Doesn't exactly look like her. But her hair in this is actually kind of done up weird. Let me see if I can find it. It's a little bigger on that side than it is on the other side. But I don't see the sketch of where her head is inside here. It's probably there. So, yeah, it's... could stand to be fixed a little bit, like lowered on this side, and then heightened a bit over here. Oh, are we out of musics? Well, I can't find Sonic, so that's that. I can get a better swoosh in a bit, but I think that's better. I want to sit down and try to 100% the Sonic Adventures. Haven't had a chance to. 100%? Yuck. Those games? Oh my god, no. Gonna hit Ocarina of Time, I guess, because we're on the same theme here. Here's an Ocarina of Time symphony from 2016. Wait, hold on. Am I not seeing actual Ocarina of Time either? Are we... Let's go to Game Rips. Yeah, there's the Collector's Edition, there's the N64. Okay, so they're here. I was gonna say, don't tell me I can't listen. Found by... I guess it goes by popularity if I just search normally. Whoa, this is long. Yeah, the worst parts are big stages and all the A ranks. Yeah, it's gonna be them A ranks, man. I remember hating the treasure levels in Sonic 2. I'm still playing Adventure 2. I'm still playing Adventure 1. I put it on hold for me to play Eternal Darkness. But I had, Sonic Adventure 2 on GameCube. Why not still? I'm pretty sure I have it. Those A ranks are gonna stink. How did I draw that? It's better. Are our eyes too high up? No, they're not. Arc levels for Knuckles and Rouge can eat my shorts. Yeah, those stink. I remember, I genuinely couldn't even beat, for the longest time, the, Rouge level that's timed. They're like, oh, there's a bomb, Rouge, you need to get out of there. You have to get out in 10 minutes. She's like, I can do it in 5. I'm like, no, I can't, or whatever it is. And, like, they cut your time down to something short, whatever she says. And I could never do it in time. It was horrible. It's horrible because the goddamn level is RNG based. Well, also, I didn't know where the hiding spaces were for all those Chaos Emeralds or whatever the hell you were looking for. So that stinks. You know, just like, it's not fun having to learn where all these hiding spaces are going to be. I remember Pumpkin Hill being just an annoyingly designed level too. Problem with Pumpkin Hill is it's just like a bunch of tiny, skinny platforms over an abyss. And there's so many ways to fall. Falling wasn't too much of a penalty if I remember. The level's so stupid. Getting A rank is a pain too because you need to find the emeralds, but need the hints to find them. Yeah. It was awful. Let's widen this eye a bit. Echo doesn't quite sound right here. Piano's good. Stop trying to make it sound all... Yeah, get the choir out of here. It's I hate it when people do remasters and they try to make every song sound like the second coming of Christ. Go again. This is the first area, guys. Like, get over yourselves. It's Kakariko Village. No, it's Kokiri Village. I got their names mixed up in my head. What, like his dream of Ganondorf or something? What is this? It's not the Goma fight already, is it? This soundtrack was a lot longer than the other. Oh, it just says battle. This just sounds way too intense. Falling wasn't a big hazard on Pumpkin Hill because there was a perpetual wind updraft that blew you back up. Oh yeah, I just hated the idea of falling. I was super careful. Sega knew making it basically giant pit, the stage was problematic. Yeah. I just remember hating being there. Also, the music sucked. Like, man, it sucked there. I guess some people in their arrangements just want to hear, like, spectacular clouds parting kind of music for absolutely everything, but it doesn't work for absolutely everything. You know, another big thing I remember distinctly about the adventure games? How off the voice sample was to what the characters were doing. I know it's because it's the Japanese. They're doing Japanese animations, playing English voices, but that when this happens and the Japanese are in charge of it, they do their best to at least, like, sync up with her. At least, like, good voice actors. They try to, like, get their lines and everything to still match with what the character mouth movement was. Sega's team absolutely could not be bothered. They were so off. Might as well, because I was like, they could have been saying anything. Now what are we letting you do? I feel like I should just keep this up. Over here. Boss battle, it says. Are all boss battles the same? Stinking Kapora Gabora. Would you like to hear that again? Let me default you on yes. Just in case you were mashing through it and you didn't care. I'm gonna let you listen to this owl. I'll be right back. Actually, I gotta tell this. I'll be right back. Boop. Oh. Dubbing wasn't as good as it is now. Even anime back then was pretty good with it. It was decent. They tried at least. Sega had a massive language barrier problem. A lot of lines are out of sync, mistranslated, or just poorly taken in the English version. Yeah, a lot of what they say sometimes just doesn't even make any sense. So, Cameron, since you're actually aware of the context of this, if you remember, I was thinking of having something like swirling around the two at this point, because that's what I did in Chapter 1 and 2 when I had a similar full-page shot. To show, like, this isn't happening. I feel like I should, but it's going to be so much extra work. What do you think? Like, yes, it should happen, or no, it should? I guess the only downside of no, reason to say no is because it takes time. But making the book takes time. I guess you just make it look good. But is that gonna make it look good? Actually, I don't know. Actually, this might want to go up higher. Like that. Closer to the back of our head. Might be part of the problem. Hello. Do you think this full page in chat? Oh, that's not what I meant. Photoshop. This full page in 3 should also have stuff swirling around them like I didn't want it to. Okay, dang it. Alright. I guess I'm doing it. But that's going to require extra time on it. I could just, like, sketch where it's going to be. Whatever it's going to be. No, whatever it's going to be. I guess the text is already doing that. Like, adding something to the background of this panel. No. So, in Chapter 1, there's a similar panel with boat. And there's fish swimming around them because they're at the aquarium. Kind of showing like it's not really happening and you just introspective kind of thing. Chapter 2, similar thing happens with Ashlyn except it's flowers because it was kind of like a floral theme I was doing with that chapter. This one, they're at a restaurant, so food related. Yeah, it does stick out a little bit from the front of your face. Maybe that was the problem here. That I think I suggested something before, but we ended up turning up blanks. Yeah, I need an idea of what, you know, because like it seems weird that I just do the theme of what's on their menu, you know, like it'd be super gross if it's like spaghetti meatballs, you know what I mean? But I mean like leaves, grapes, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's best I got. Not a lot of variety there. Gotta come up with something better. I'm holding shift! Tutorial time. You hold shift in Photoshop in order to, switch to the hand so you can move around. But that's assuming it works! I'll go with that. Let's get the other extremity. Oh, whoa, no, it's way up here. Actually, that was fine. Keep that. That's gone forever, okay. Alright, we'll keep that. We'll still have some stragglers out here. They just look kind of weird. I'm just being lazy with it, and I just didn't want to draw it. Also, I'm not sure what to draw, you know, like, I guess I shouldn't be so mean to myself, like, if I knew exactly what was gonna fit the scene and what I would draw, then I would have. Oh, get the choir out of here.
Did you say, Daddy?
Oh, nothing, Clover. I'm talking to people about music we're listening to right now. I didn't realize you were right there. Would you like a snack? I've got snacks right here. You try one. We're listening to Ocarina of Time music. Do you remember that game? Yeah, you said it was your favorite game for a while. Oh, okay. For not liking it, she ate a lot. Can't think of anything aside from rain. I'm not drawing rain. Also, they don't know that it's... I mean, we've implied that it's raining. We've drawn rain on the window, but it was not raining when they came in here, so... She likes the cranberries. Before I get too far, I really should hammer down where this something is going to be. If it's... I gotta learn how to draw Vine. I don't want to draw Vine. I don't want it to look dirty. It's going to have to be Vine if I'm putting grape there. Why grapes? That's so weird, but they're at a restaurant. Oh my god, they added chicken sounds to Kakariko. Those are real chicken sounds. Note that low. That would be a continuity error that I think people would recognize. I don't think her nipples were hanging out in the last panel. Let me check. Nope. What about this one? Nope. Expecting weirdos. Goron area. What was the name of their town? Goron Village. It's probably just Goron Village, isn't it? Something stupid like that. I think it's just Goron Village. It would fit with the theme of the location, like with bubbles and fish and something, right? Yeah. I forgot this thing. It should be a little bigger than that. This is just weird. I don't like this one. Good, it's over. What's that? It's her hair. I can't draw that there. I'm just making stuff up. Oh, that went out a lot farther. People may also notice that. That's what the hand does. Do the arm? No, hold on. I'm supposed to do this first. Let's center back up. Wait. I gotta figure out where the stuff's crossing. Could go under the panels. Meaning it's crossing them twice. Like here. Here. Gonna need some photo reference of the pages where this has happened in the past. And I've got one as a JPEG I can find. Here's where it's happened before. Ooh, and the letters are even turned off. Check that out on a JPEG. Wow, it crossed him 4 times. Oh, because there's 2 swirls. I see. That's a little much. No, there was another one I did in Chapter 2. Ooh, you know what I could do? Let me see PDF. The heck was that? Don't come up on this page. This is the entire uncolored Chapter 2 with like notes and everything, which we don't need to see because letters are turned on. Also, there is some stuff in Chapter 2 that could get me in trouble. It's a double helix on this one as well. What the comments page thing just popped up on this stupid thing. Let's see. 4. Yep, it's like a double helix. I don't know if I want to do that. This is already kind of a complicated page with all this going on. Let's have one start out here. So each helix crosses twice. Alright. We're gonna control 0 to go all the way out. I'm gonna have one way down here. That angle's not even okay. Under. Okay. And then it's up here. Crossover. Goes under. Zora's domain. That sounds better. My god, that goes up that way. Yeah. And now the second one. It's crossed over the front, so now it's going behind. Okay. Double helix too. The first 2 chapters that I've done this, it's a double helix. So, if anything, this is kind of tight. But I mean, it matches what's supposed to be happening. It's like tighten them, get them closer. It's kind of what I'm drawing anyway. So. I should probably be drawing that first. I'm not even going to sketch that stuff. I'm just going to go for it. But I think I'm going to draw the characters in full first. I'll erase that when it comes time. Steel drums. Like Koji Kondo and steel drums. Sometimes you just can't get them away from those things. Were there steel drums in the original? I don't remember them. Why the giggling? Oh, it's the fairy fountain. Yeah, that was creepy. I'm sure that was not intended. But I even got creeped out of the Great Fairy in Majora's Mask too. And it's like the exact same as the Ocarina of Time one, which never bothered me. That's just genius. How you can take like stuff that doesn't scare someone and you like switch the context around. It's scary. Okay, I gotta play some for a bit. Get back to finishing this pitch deck project. See you later. Well, thanks for letting me know, Cameron. I'll see you next time. Guess till then it's just me commenting to myself. Became the curiosity shop, which is what I know it as mostly. Oh, you made me a lunch. Thank you. Why is this not working? Oh well. I've got something on OBS that's just not working. You gonna eat all my snacks? You like those cranberries? That is a mix box. You're not supposed to just take the parts, only the ones that you like. To get straight lines over a great distance like this, I feel like I just gotta zoom out and then hope for the best. Zoom back in later. We're doing this. Now, if you want something that's supposed to have a choir to it, this actually had a choir on N64. Well, it was a synthesized choir, but it was still a choir. You really are picking out all my cranberries. If you wanted cranberries, why didn't you just get one with cranberries? Did you try these? Or these?
I tried all of them. Why not you know?
That's a nut. You try the nut too? Let's try and clean this up.
Do not like it.
Whoa! That's an eraser. I'm holding my pen upside down. That's a good at bed Alex move. That's fine. She just picked out all my cranberries. Oh shoot, the edge of this, it should probably be starting here. We already doing Ganon? We didn't do like any of the... This can't be Ganon. No, it's Ganondorf's theme. We didn't even do like any of the adult... Maybe you hear it as Young Link and they're just playing it in order. Oh my god, this arm is so long. It's easy to sketch at this distance. Well, it's actually kind of not, but it's easy to sketch because you don't have to worry about the lines lining up. You can just hurry up and slop it in there. We can try to just get to the end. The arm is not that small. This is some strange Ganondorf theme. It's like, it's more mysterious and mystical than I think works for him. I wonder if we're at fingernail distance. This panel's really big, so I feel like yes. Chic. We've got this other side here to take care of. Maybe we already started him too. Oh, his hand. Square off the fingers a little bit more for a male hand versus you like to point them out slightly more on a female hand. Oops. I didn't see that before. Horse races. It's a whistle. Really, where ribs go? I remember some of the harder pieces of heart involved Epona in Ocarina of Time. Like, there was this one in Gerudo Valley where you had to shoot a ton of targets on horseback within a short amount of time while Epona's running on a set course. It shouldn't be hard, but it's really annoying. Ooh, I love Song of Storms. Now we're turning this way, so I can always draw with the turn of my hand. Does it really cut off there? Oh, it does, yeah. Pantaloons. Larger the panel, more detailed this stuff gets. We're still not seeing pixels. It's how close, how detailed this one's got to be. Ooh. My favorite track in the game. It's the Forest Temple. creepy good. Just realized there's a bunch here I didn't do. Those are just folds in fabrics, that's okay. That was fine. Undo on accident. It's gotta hit right here. I could use that. Okay, I'll finish it from here. Saw a little bit sticking out over there, so should probably cover it with ink. I remember it being real annoying to get into Volcano as an adult. Like, I think you had to go on, like, several fetch quests just to get stuff. Not a fetch quest, but you had to run and get stuff. Round the shot better. Now we're drawing one long. Oh, cool. Got it on my first try. Stay out. There, like that. Let's clean this up. This is the seam on the sides of the jeans. When you're just doing line work like this, instead of actually like fill in or doing how like most people do inks, they would actually fill large areas with black. I really like that look, but it's just not how the way this book's gonna look. Which is never really part of the plan. Probably should have been, but it's way too late now to change that. Something smells like smoke. And I can't smell very well. Make sure that Kim knows that. If my computer's okay. Do the rest of this leg. Then we just got a boot and another boot. This panel's gonna take a long time. Like it's just one page, but it's a huge page. Water temple. Coming back to eat the rest of the cranberries you find. There's other berries in there. And fruits. How about you try some of those? Gotta stay out here. Well, at least you like it. Clover, do you want Mom and Dad to buy you some dried cranberries?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, we can. That way, the mix can stay a mix. That's the idea. Not a mix no more. Tablet? Where's Mom?
I'm cutting dollars.
She's what?
She's making food.
Making food? Guess that explains why I smell smoke. There you go. There you go. Or Carl Collector Games. PBS Kids. Oh, a piece of ice went through there. Alright. You know, I can say, like, substantial progress is at least made on this. If I go one character at a time, it makes me feel like it's a little less intimidating. Man, Shadow Temple. I love that it was, like, a one-part kid temple and then, like, one-part adult. It's one of the cooler temples in the game. Though, like, design-wise, it wasn't that interesting. Like, layout of the keys and all that. It's really linear, but it's cool. And fighting Dead Hand. Ugh. I feel like they tried to channel Dead Hand with whatever that hand thing was that came after you in Tears, and it wasn't the same. It's like just the hand. None of the dead. Actually, we want this way now. Might finally be right side up. Been doing upside down legs. Don't. Oh. Gotta watch what I say. Luckily, very few people watch this. If you're hanging out, you're a cool person. I appreciate you being here. Means a lot, even if you're not chatting. I don't really see the numbers right now. I could be talking to myself. That's okay. Just gotta get done anyway. Should this one actually face us? Ooh. Here we go. What? Come on, the song's a banger. I'm waiting for it to kick up. They know it's a banger too, and the build-up is part of it. No, they didn't even play the first part. I'm disappointed. Yeah. I guess if it gets me humming it, it's not bad. Feet are hard to draw. And then you would choose. Should be here. However, there's a bottom to these, I think, like a little frame. Whoops. Yeah. It's visible in the front. Should come in. Yeah, probably like that. Make it slightly smaller. Like I was doing with the hands. Thin up and point the female fingers and square off the male ones. And then for feet,
Daddy,
I'm gonna do something similar.
there was a bug in my bedroom.
There's a bug in your bedroom. What kind of bug?
It has red eyes.
It has red eyes. I need to see this bug. Hold on. Show me this bug. Where was it? You'll be alright. No, we don't need to open the window. It's too hot. I'll get the bug out later. I want to say false alarm. Not something I gotta get out immediately. Whatever it wasn't where she says it was. So it can fly, and she says it's small. Probably not that big of a deal. This foot looks bigger than this foot. Gotta fix that. Also, that heel's coming out real weird. Better. They couldn't make up their mind how they wanted that to sound. That was awkward. Oh. There goes a fly. Where all these flies are coming from? Well, we had a lot of work done lately where we needed our doors open. We had to get a new refrigerator for one. Requires doors being open for a while, so it's probably where we got flies. Actually, wow, yeah, that is it is a red-eyed fly. So it was just a fly that she saw. I don't know any flies with red eyes though. Don't know. Too many fly species though. I guess there's that. I can explain my ineptitude. I'm inept. I'm gonna change where that heel is though. That doesn't seem right. This is the Ganondorf battle. Meaning we're almost out of music. I need to think of something else to play. This is the end-to-end fight. Feels pretty close to the end. I'm gonna move it a little bit though. Doesn't look like it's quite the right spot. Better. But still a little large, but they're nothing compared to his. They're supposed to be bigger. And then fly again. Alright. You know what, this time I might be able to finish him. We got 40 minutes? I don't know if I can. I'll try. Full body's pretty big. Oh, right, it just stops. No, they didn't do end credits. It's one of the best tracks in the game. Koji Kondo and end credits. Mwah. You just listen to a playlist of Koji Kondo's end credits. Let's see here. What about another Koji Kondo game soundtrack? Actually, do they have an orchestrated version of this? Got an arrangement. Now, Star Fox 64. Restored original soundtrack. I don't know what that exactly means. But we'll try it. Okay. No, this is gonna be weird with no voices. Your help, Star Fox. Andros has declared war. He's invaded the Lilac system and is trying to take over Corneria. Our army alone can't do the job. Hurry, Star Fox. There, I gave you some. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da. Man, there was a time when this was the coolest looking video game ever. And sounding. Just wow. What is that? Is that really what it sounded like? And I've waited on this before, I should know. So I've messed around with the 64. You hold Z or something and you can move it around and all the characters and look at it like, why is the logo moving? Just turns into this bass drop after you wait. That's weird. Oh, that sounds interesting. I never drew his face. I'm just drawing his outfit. It should be down by the shoulder. I guess if you're wearing it correctly, it should be up here. Should he? No, he would not see, like, clavicle through that. He's wearing too many layers. I just like drawing clavicles. I am the clavicle man. That's what I do. I draw clavicles. I haven't drawn a single clavicle today. So I don't know why I would say such a thing. You know, I don't remember saving. I don't want to lose this. I've never just listened to this one. This is just peaceful. Training mode. Sure don't listen to this one. You're like, what is this? Training mode has a unique character in it too. Forget his name. But he's like a raccoon or something. That's kind of interesting. Completely made up that time there on his watch. 10 years down the line, this is out. I get a complaint in the mail. Someone saying the times you have on his watch between panels doesn't make any sense. What? I wasn't even paying attention to that. I'm sorry. I love the map theme. It's like your only chance to relax for just a moment before everything gets bad. You think about what you gotta do. You wanna get that medal. How you gonna get it? Or you're just resting. Normally I don't draw knuckles, but I think it's kind of necessary this time. Foreshortening a bit for him to have his hand outstretched properly. There we go. Why are there so many start demos? Oh yeah, before each stage, there's a slightly different version. I didn't realize there were so many. I guess I knew that like Landmaster and Blue Marine were different. We would see these from here. Weird, I feel like this is the first stage and this is demo 2. Maybe, I'm not sure. No, the first one goes on a while. There's a whole thing with Fox saying, everybody check your G diffuser system. Which you think is just nonsense, and then later, Falco's G diffuser system starts going haywire because he didn't listen. And you gotta save him. And then Venom. I'm holding shift, Bubby. Gotta say, I think I liked Cornerio on Super Nintendo more. It was just a really good track. try to lower it, but it's about as good as we're gonna get with an eye that small. I just got a really weird inclination to go to an aquarium, and I don't know why. I got fishing. We got aquarium passes. We're down here. Like, we go there all the time. Why? If anything, it's super hot out, meaning a lot of other people are probably having the same idea. Get out of the heat. I don't know. Uncontrollable thought. Like my body wanting to listen to Sonic Adventure music. This morning. Is this kind of seeing pixels? I think I'm too close. I mean, I'm gonna see him anyway. This is called Finchia in Sector Z. Okay, well, Finchia must be the Japanese name. I'm not sure which one that's supposed to be. All the other names seem to be right. Medio, Katina, Aquas. I'm not that much of a Star Fox 64 Pro to tell you precisely where else that song plays. This one is Medio. Let's get some hair. This looks a little better over there. So far, so good. Got about 20 left. Ooh. I don't know if I could do it. So this is way more than I ever expected for today. Being able to beat my Dark Souls challenge and get this far. Drawing. So I'm satisfied. I don't remember a beat like this, and Solar and Sector Y. Clover calls this the lava planet, and I keep trying to correct her and saying, no, it's their star. I don't know why they fly there. Why they had a bioweapon on the star. It's insane. But it's Andros! Which in this household, by the way, means our washing machine. Clover really loves Star Fox, so we had her help. You know how Andros like sucks up a bunch of planks and stuff? He sucks up laundry here. She helps out doing laundry, but we gotta make it fun. It's too hot. I can't take it anymore. We got, Slippy says that, like, soon after his line saying, don't worry, this baby can take temperatures up to 9,000 degrees. And then, immediately, it's too hot. I can't take it anymore. It's not immediate, but it's close enough to make me question. Slip? Is it really as good as you say it is? Katina. This one's such a cool level. One of those games I would recommend everybody beat at least once. So ideally, if you're gonna beat Star Fox 64, I want you to do it on the hard path where you fight the real Andros. It's so satisfying. Especially the ending bit. Gotta fly through and visit with your father. For it to, like, I don't know, be like a G-force nauseated delusion. It's sad and poetic and amazing. We don't get games like that anymore. I don't know what that sketchy sketch is there. I need to see what is. I'm done with you, Ashley. Easy to draw. Airplane must have just flown over us. That was perfect. Look at my perfect. Wait, don't they go the other way? No, they go towards the front. Okay. Bo's butt. Man, I didn't believe Aquas was an underwater stage with a new vehicle for so long. It was like this mystical stage I could never get to. And if you don't know how to do it, it is kind of tough. You got to get a certain amount of hits on the stage prior. And that's already assuming you went the Save Falco route on the first level and flew under all the hoops and found out that that was a thing. All the arches. So yeah, that took me a while to figure out. Though somebody showed me, I think on N64, but I didn't have the game myself. I didn't have an N64. Got these tangled legs. Which rather like way out here. Okay. Meaning this is like hereabouts. See, I drew it going that way. That's not right. Anyway, Aquas is probably the easiest level to get a medal on. No, Fortuna is. Or whichever is the one that you fight Star Wolf the first time. It is so easy. You just shoot them all down and you get your medal. I don't even think the enemies in the beginning matter. Each shoot for Venom in the end, but that's pretty wicked hard. On the hard ending, if you just shoot down Star Wolf, you got the medal. Aquas just will break the whole time and fire missiles everywhere. You get infinite missiles. What the? Where am I? Oh boy. Hard to see through this. This is why you should probably draw foreground last. Sector X. Don't really go there too much. I remember for the longest time I just really wanted to know what happened here. Sector X is kind of mysterious. Falco's like, oh, somebody got here before us, but like later it sounds like their own robot went haywire and destroyed the entire base. I don't know. That's probably all the story is supposed to be. I am dousing myself in condensation water. 10 minutes. You know, I might just be able. Draw that when my hands going that way. I don't remember that part. I mean, usually I am very distracted shooting stuff. See that line there, or was that a mistake? think it was just a mistake or something in the sketch. Oh no, talk about a level you don't see often. Zonus. Because I couldn't get to Aquas and never got to Zonus. There's no other way to get there. You have to go through Aquas. This is one of those things at the end of, was it Sector Y? It's great just hearing Fox go, we're heading for Aquas. Yes. It was just a lot of work getting there before. I think I can do this. Let's not do that, though. Pants aren't that tight. I should loosen them a little bit. Alright, now both of these lines we're going to want to be upside down. I do not remember Zonus sounding like this at all. Might just be we're listening to a remaster, and that's why. Still. Oh, this is supposed to go up relatively high? Nope, no it's not. Not in the sketch it isn't. So I'm just gonna lower this. It's really what the back of the shoe would look like. A little late to be second guessing this now. Levels. Actually see a bit of a sock there. Maybe I should draw that one. Still have all that stuff to draw in the foreground, but at least that's done. Right now, all we do is flash the sketch on and off. It looks exactly right. All right. So what you're looking for is if I turn the sketch layer on and off and some part just disappears, then I know that I didn't draw it. Some of the best music in the game. It's Area 6. Area 6 is so hard, though. Hardest level in the game. Alright. Well, that's good. I'm right on time. So, oh boy. Dark Souls got obliterated, and I got to draw up to page 66. I'm still not done with it, though. I'll have some time to think of exactly what I want to draw in the foreground and swirl them around here and make it look like some of those other pages I've done in the past. Might even expand it a little bit, make it go out farther from them a little. It's a little tight, however, I mentioned probably that's the idea, is just tying them in. I'm not sure, but I've been streaming all day. I need to get a break in, so this is going to be it for me. I'm glad that we were able to get so much done here. Excellent, especially for Dark Souls, how quick and painless that was. I wonder how many deaths I had in SL1 versus naked punch only. But I'm losing track of my stuff here. Here we go. Anyway, that is all the time I have for now. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Remember to like the videos and subscribe for more. I will see you guys in the next stream.